Now that your blocks are prepared, they're ready to accept an image, and there are two main ways that you can get an image onto your block. The first one is to draw directly on the block, and the second is to transfer an image. Here you can see that I'm using a compass and a pencil to draw directly onto my block, and I'm also creating a master tracing that's registered in the registration guides that I've applied to my block. If you'd like to draw on your block with India ink, then it's recommended that you gesso the block with a sponge brush to avoid brush marks. Now, in this demo, I did not have gesso at home. I used a little bit of acrylic paint and a bristle brush, which did create significant brush marks. I let it dry, I sanded it down, I put a second coat on, and then I used a little bit of steel wool to knock back the brush marks. I'm using a little drawing nib and some Doc Martens permanent waterproof India ink on my block to draw on. And in this case, I also made a master tracing so that I can reapply the image as needed during the printing process. On this third block, I'm going to show you transferring an image. I am tinting the block with India ink using a little scrap of paper towel and rubbing that in, making sure that it's nice and dry. And then I'm using some of the light transfer paper we have in the studio. This semester we had yellow transfer paper, so if you happen to have a little bit of that with you at your house, then you're in luck. But I'm basically transferring my drawing that has been flipped in Photoshop onto my block. And that is the second method of getting an image on a block. In all cases, I would recommend that you create a master transfer tracing of your image, whether it's drawn directly on the block or transferred via carbon paper or the transfer paper. That way you can reliably reapply the image as needed during the printing process. So once your image is on the block, then you're ready to start carving. Stay tuned for part 4 of this demo, carving and printing. See you soon.